Don't lick doorknobs on other planets.
No, check if the stream is up.
I'm gonna look. I'm looking. It's up.
You are looking.
It's up? Okay.
Your voice is really quiet on stream, though, Tiny.
Is it?
Tiny.
Yeah.
You sure?
Maybe.
Check again.
It definitely is.
Okay, let me fuck around with OBS then. Also, Regif, say something?
That's something.
Yeah, I heard Regef on stream. Regef's good.
I actually sat up in the chair.
Am I all good?
So far, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're looking.
Do I sound better?
Well, I meant in the stream.
Oh. Oh, wait, is the stream started?
Yeah.
You sound a little better, Tiny.
Caleb, I got a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Do I order Buffalo Wild Wings to deliver so I can be disappointed in my own home?
Of course.
And for that, Regif, I'm handing you the stop roll.
No, I can't see the text chat.
In order to be free from this, you gotta take back what you just said.
Wait. Are you a B-Dubs fan?
Yeah, I am a B-Dubs fan.
Man, I thought
What's
his
B-Dubs?
career was over. Oh.
An acceptable loss.
Did you just kick Regef from the chat?
No, he left on his own.
Oh.
Hello.
Well, Regif.
It's not good.
Can we get some music, Gio?
Yes, of course.
This feels oddly confrontational when there's no music in the background.
I guess you can just have the roll of stop then.
Listen, it's fine.
It's like a D-tier restaurant.
Regef, I need you to stop. I need you to get closer to the mic and not be a coward when you say that.
Not be a coward.
No fighting on the stream. Fight off stream.
Exactly. So, last time on Xorvintaal, then, where we had previously left off, you had all begun a trek, an adventure of sorts to make your way to the stronghold of the Modem, a city not too far to the east, but separated from your current location by water. Something many people have come to fear in these lands. However, along your way there, you had found that the surface itself has an equal amount its own things to fear, as you came across a gigantic titanic centipede swarming with odd dark spiders. Their poison has left two of your party incapacitated at the moment, and they have currently shown no signs of waking up today as the morning has started. So, let me see. So, Kaguya and Rin.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
You're stuck in this odd dream realm of sorts. Everything's dark. Your preternatural sort of affinity for seeing in the dark, if even in vague gray shapes, seems to be almost lost in this place you're in as you're continuously swarmed by these spiders. They seem to always come in an overwhelming force, but you never seem to die. They always come, they attack, and though you're swarmed and taken down, it's just never over. As you're in there, it eventually seems to all dissipate and fade away. And you're in a new place. This place feels very cold. yet with an odd comfort to it. And as you kind of explore your surroundings, you see almost towering throughout this entire place is a very familiar visage to you, that of Lady Zaya. And for the first time throughout this seemingly never-endless dream, or perhaps unfortunate reality you've found yourselves in, you see one another. You're not alone anymore.
I immediately go over to hug Kaguya, I
Yeah.
mean.
Rin, where are we?
Hopefully this isn't heaven. I thought it would be a lot more beautiful.
Do you think it's
You
the other
are
place?
in my... You hear Lady Zaya speak. You're with me at the moment.
Oh, Lady Zaya, is this your mind space?
It's somewhere. What's going on with you two?
We've run into some spiders with strange abilities. It seems me and Rin were subject to them.
Hmm.
We basically are being tortured in this never-ending nightmare.
I could see. There's not a lot I can do about it.
Can you at least let us stay here?
The time I can let you be here is limited.
And Kage like smiles, like kind of like just warm and kindly. I think we can handle whatever will come for us. And Kage decides, just like kind of sits down and like and just starts waiting.
Very well. I'll let you stay here for as long as I can keep you. Enjoy the reprieve.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you, sister.
So you see as her visage in this place fades away, and for a time you're here with one another, safe. Though it feels very odd to try and count and recall the passage of time.
Am I able to explore?
You can look around.
Okay. I don't want to sit in a place too long. And this is a new place, so I'm gonna move around and explore and see the sights. What this place Lady Zaya put us in.
Okay.
I guess I'll follow Rin around.
Let me see. Can you give me a flat charisma check?
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm good at these.
I'm okay at these.
Did I say I was good? I'm bad at these.
Let me see.
It's a flat check.
Uh, so you feel moving through here, getting much not faster, much farther than your current location. Current location seems to be with some resistance to it. However, Kaguya,
Hmm.
you're able to push through some, and by proxy, bring Rin with you. Looking around here, it looks through a visual sense to be nothing here. It's just darkness, with the only defining feature being the ability to see yourself in Rin. And in fact, while you walk, you're not even sure that you feel a floor beneath you. Yet your feet do land flat on something, though it feels like there is nothing underneath. But going around here, you were able to see what look like odd little wisps that dance around through here the farther you go. little balls of energy that kind of bounce around. Sometimes they go below where you're standing, sometimes they're about on level with you, and other times they're high into the, well, relative sky above you.
Huh.
I reach out to
Guys,
touch one of these wisps.
wait, okay.
They're so pretty.
All
What
right.
if they're dangerous?
It can't be. This is Lady Zaya's place. I go
That
Uh,
means
tap on
I'm gonna join Ren in this. At least we share the same fate.
all right. You touch the same one.
I suppose, yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Mm, So touching the wisp.
Uh-oh.
You touch this wisp, and you seem to almost awaken in a sense, though you're nowhere that you remember. You no longer see each other, but you don't feel like you're in yourself at the moment. You see simply another dark expanse, though this one feeling more substantial than the last, oddly. And around you, you can see the flecks of stars in space. And that's mostly what you see. And
Could I retract my hand and return?
you can.
Okay, before I do that, can I roll a perception check to see if there's anything beyond the stars? Or maybe look down,
Sure.
I
I'll
guess,
run one as well.
at myself to see
Mm.
if I'm assuming the
Oh.
person of someone else.
Sure. Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
So Kaguya, in this state, well, you can't move the body in question. You're able to look around through a sort of a vision that you're not used to. Have one whose eyes position would allow for more viewpoints than your kind of front-facing ones naturally would.
Well,
Well,
I'll
basically
open my
having
third
eyes.
eye.
Yeah. But you can see. Uh, Let me see. You can see a. How do I explain this? Off to the side, a sphere far away. That's almost glowing. It's blue and green, with what looks like clouds circling it. Even far from it, out in this expanse, there are some.
Do you see that, Ren? I say, pointing to, like, the fog.
Right. Wait, do I see that?
You see 16. You can.
Okay. Yes, what is that? I try to reach out to it.
You need a
Same.
charisma check.
Okay.
Let's do this, Tiny.
My very soul.
See,
The 17 was almost there.
Rin, you feel yourself pulled from this, and you leave this vision.
Aw.
Oh. Oh.
And you see Kaguya, you feel the same.
What? You see Kagi pulled back? Ah, damn it.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
as you're pulled back, you start to see as one another are fading away.
What? Ren!
Be strong, Kaguya.
Are we alone now?
Soon as time passes, Rin and for Rin, Kaguya slowly disappears completely. Once again, you feel grass beneath your feet. You're back in that dark place, with sparse trees and webs all around, and you hear as they approach once again.
I pull out both of my swords.
Kage
I have to tear
assumes
me
the
limb
stance
from
again.
limb before I break again.
Hey, like by the way,
You
Ren,
take
Yeah.
real fast. Like as we were disappearing from each other, you see Kaguya's like she almost began to start tearing up.
Oh.
you ready yourselves for battle, but it's
Okay.
not a dream you have control of.
Yeah.
And as
It's-
before,
Oh
you're
no.
overwhelmed.
No.
So, surface side.
Plays the happy music.
Not, not,
Where
not
was my
especially.
royalty-free ukulele? Alien sock hop.
Android suck.
Android sock hop. Oh god, I still fucking have that too.
Ain't that a totem?
I hate that. I hate Android Sock. Fuck, put that away.
Hara. Fuck, I can't click it.
It's free music, Mel.
I'm
No,
And
but,
suck up is so good.
gonna kill you, Tony.
where'd it go? So, well, that'll start up eventually, I hope.
It's going.
Oh,
It's not,
well, I
it's
can't
got
hear
like
it.
dot 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 slash dot 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 for me.
I know, right? Can you hear it?
No.
Me
I'll
either.
refresh.
Can you hear
Stop
it,
and
Mel?
start it again? Yeah, I can hear it. But yeah, just try it again.
Still not working.
Maybe refresh your roll 20. Oh, good. Well, I might as well gather some while I'm here, and I'm just gonna make a craft alchemy check to see how much of this I get.
This is going to be quite high as it's dissipated during the night. Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah, I'm an alchemist.
Roll me a d2.
Okay.
I'm excited for this weather roll.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's weather. And
I
One.
know.
you're able to get one necromatically charged vial of dust.
Cool. I add that to my other necromatically charged vials of dust. I'm so excited for when I use all of these vials in one massive fuck you potion that just explodes, I assume, when I make it, because I've got so many extremely volatile ingredients at this point.
Mm.
But Hito just kind of looks up at the sky as she's like, gathering all of this. What's the weather look like, Caleb?
So, this morning, it's very sunny, no clouds in the sky, sun's beating down quite hard, though, given the time of year that it is. It's not particularly hot. It's a decent temperature outside, very comfortable. Yet the sky almost seems to be kind of sparkling, and you can see when you really focus, you can see a very sparse dust that falls from the sky and almost tinkles and twinkles in the sun.
Again? Is it bone time again?
This does not seem to be like the bones. It's whatever is falling from the sky. Once again, very sparse, very shiny. If you weren't paying attention, you probably wouldn't even notice it.
Can I roll knowledge nature to see if I know what this weather effect is?
You may.
Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh, 31, wow.
So, this is a what is it?
my own sort of secrets. Well, no, it was the juice from the remoras. You know the big worm?
Oh, I hate this.
Worm juice
But it's good.
coffee.
But it's
worm
good.
It's good, but I hate the fact that I'm placing bug into my body.
Think about it like this. Every sip of this you take is another stab at his own pride in the afterlife.
Can worms have pride?
What is a man? Man? I'm not sure to be honest, but I feel like if any were to be prideful, that one specifically would be very proud of what it did, which was take huge bites out of most of us.
If I had to put something as prideful, I'd put it in the purple worm.
That's true. Well, no, I would say slothful. It's asleep.
Well, when it wakes up,
Okay, but that's a completely different sort of mode. I certainly hope it's not awake yet. That'll just cause more problems for
so it
us.
swaps between sloth and pride.
I would
Perhaps
say
it's not pride but wrath.
I was going to say wrath.
You know, we could even go as far to say gluttony.
We continue talking about this for a while. Uh,
So,
well,
go ahead.
oh yeah, I was gonna say. So, what do we plan on doing for the day? I don't think we should transport them. I think that's very dangerous, and I think it's a lot easier to defend ourselves if we stay in one place. But the question is, what do we do?
Well, if we're going to stay here, we're going to want to make at least some sort of defense. But
Yes.
considering where we are, and that we've already seen there are dangerous things within these woods, we may want to weigh our options between which is safer.
Mhm. Well, for certain, I'd rather not leave them alone, and I certainly wouldn't like to go anywhere alone myself. I don't want to leave one person here, and so that basically leaves us with stick around the campsite and see what we can do with what we have.
Or, as I was going to say, we could move forward to a public street.
Now, Caleb, I don't think there's one of those for miles, right?
I mean, like this. There is a bridge over here. That's where we're
Yeah.
going.
About 10 miles away, you know that there is a bridge, which if it's a road, that means it's a commonly traveled path. So that's the way people take for safety.
Okay. Is
And
there
that
a...
Doesn't mean it won't have things, but just means it's less likely to have things.
And once I finish preparing my spells for the day, I should be able to create us a carriage in order to get us the rest of the way.
I'd really rather not. Something about taking them over water while they're asleep just doesn't rub me the right way. But if we can just get on the main road, we should be fine.
That is I'm not saying we go any further than we are here.
Okay.
I'm just saying we get into a better position.
How far would the road itself be? Not the bridge, but like the road.
The
like
road
5
itself.
miles?
Let me see here. Yeah, about 3 to 5 miles, and you could make it to the main road.
Okay. That's not that long. We can probably do that. We could easily even travel that on foot, but I wouldn't obviously want to now. I mean, we could do that in what? Probably half an hour, not even. Once we get the carriages all sorted.
Mayhaps, but that would remove my usage of the carriage for the day.
Yes. Transporting them on foot will be difficult, though. I mean, we're not cords. Not the Mubat cords themselves, but like using like cords that she has that I assume she needs in tandem with them. She
Yeah.
just sort of straps them up to Album onto his back after like kind of waking him up and giving them the down low on what's happening.
You wake Album up and he gets out of his hole.
Shakes like a dog once he's out.
Yeah, and there's dirt everywhere. And he would lay down so you could get them up there. He has some coffee himself, which just kind of consists of he puts his tongue in the pot.
That's fine. That's the leftover coffee. That's okay. I wasn't gonna have another
Oh,
anyways
God.
or whatever. It's
Oh god,
fine.
Album's gonna be high energetic. It's
No.
like
Oh dear.
it's like a
He's-
dog.
No, it's
Uh-oh.
listen. It's fine. We're not gonna think about it. We're just not gonna think about it.
He's gonna zoom.
I couldn't stop him even if I tried, even if I wanted to.
He needs 10 extra fire resist.
Which is good for him. I'm gonna strap them onto his back, pack up all the campsite stuff, and then whenever we're ready to head out and Kara is all prepared, we can go.
Yep, I prepare my spells. I guess we're not going to be conjure carriage, and we're going to be sitting on Album.
Well, we're gonna be walking alongside him, I think, because there's not enough space for everyone up there.
You think my shins can take that sort of walk?
Kara, sweetheart, you had to do it before all the way to that abandoned city. I think you'll be fine for a couple miles. It'll only take about an hour. If it's only 3 miles.
I'll put on my comfortable shoes.
Okay, please do. Thank you.
You have multiple pairs of shoes?
The traveling shoes and the fighting shoes. Come on.
Come on.
The
Come
traveling
on.
shoes and the
I
good,
mean, Kagi
the
don't wear
traveling shoes
Kagi
and
don't
the
wear
good-looking
shoes, so
shoe.
Oh god, the blisters on her toes.
it's I mean,
So-
like, have you seen? Okay, no, we're not gonna get into that.
No, we're not gonna talk about her feet. Okay, we're going. We're gone.
Wait, why is there a sudden jump in viewers?
What?
What do you mean?
Hi, viewers.
There.
Welcome.
Twitch chat. Never mind. I was making a joke.
Oh.
I hate you.
Oh, God.
And I'm
Sorry
so-
to the viewers that are actually here. We go. We're just going.
We moving.
So, right, you make your way a short ways up to the main road. You can see the mix of paved stone and simply trodden dirt, which people commonly travel. Already, it provides more of a air of safety than it has before. Seldom do you see very dangerous things that come along the road, and I suppose you kind of set up at the side and
Make a slight
Alright.
camp.
make another small camp. So let me see.
Please be a good roll. Please be a good roll. Don't be 100.
That's a 9.
Uh-oh.
As you sit there, sat along the road, you see as someone else is coming. You see a big carriage. Looks to be, a big carriage pulled by what looks like 2 very large white wolves. The carriage itself, however, is very odd. It's kind of like a half cube. It's like a half cube prism on one side, which then goes into kind of a sphere on the other.
As it's heading up, I want to cast Detect Thoughts once it is basically in range, so that I can start to read the thoughts of the people in the carriage.
Okay.
Sort of
let's see.
doing it on the sly.
kind of circled, like the head circled, the arm is circled, torso, legs circled. Equal sign without an X, and then the weapon and treasure.
Ah.
I'm not giving up my skull.
Uh,
What about an arm or leg?
Not getting rid of that. I need both of those. Who am I talking to?
I think it's any part of your body.
Well, okay,
From the
Regif,
section
I'm gonna say this. You know somebody who does make fake limbs.
Yo,
Well,
ask
guess
them if
what?
teeth count.
Guess what?
Hmm.
Guess who needs non-metallic things to channel arcane energy?
Do you?
I'm pretty sure an arm would give me arcane spell failure chance.
No, it's not. No, they're not. No, it's not
I
armor. It's
mean-
weapon. It's considered a weapon.
so there is one other picture that it does tap to. You see what looks like a person sleeping
And then an X.
next to the weapons and treasure, with an equal sign with a check mark. Another one has kind of a sleeping person with a kind of dash, and another that looks like a dead person next to a really big pile of treasure and weapons, with an equal sign to a check mark.
So
With
so-
our combined linguistics, is
no,
it generally?
no, I know exactly what this is saying. We can give up all our bones and die, but still get
So-
a bunch of shit.
Yeah, so what you can basically make with such a linguistics check that you have is it seems to be like a kind of customer guarantee of it. He most of the time, within reason, it's likely you'll survive and be able to heal apparently whatever this thing is doing. But on the other hand, getting a lot has a chance.
a
getting
chance
big
to
things-
kill you.
A chance to kill you, and this is part of the user agreement. But
Oh yeah,
it seems
So-
to indicate that it will inform you if such a purchase is likely to do so.
Okay, so what are you saying is when I take your bones, you can heal your bones back?
It
I'm going
seems
to ask-
to imply that.
oh,
I wish
Huh.
I had to make a question.
Not
If you were
also.
to die giving up all
it-
your bones, do you respawn back in the cave?
I don't think he would know.
he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Kara, what are you thinking about this one?
I'm thinking I'm going to make mad moolah.
Oh god, I would do it, but I need all of my bones. have to roll.
Knowledge planes?
Hold on. I need to see what knowledge this is.
Knowledge nature, knowledge geography.
It ain't knowledge nature, I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
This is knowledge
Dungeoneering?
dungeoneering.
I got that.
I got that too.
Okay,
27.
Let me see. Ah, well, that's kind of exactly what you needed. So,
Ooh.
let's see, from the general feel of what this is kind of giving off to you, it's hard to tell a lot when there's very limited information you have to go on with it, but there's very few things you know that kind of eat bones from a living person, and it is thus still recoverable.
And it doesn't.
And
Can't write common.
And it can't write common, or at least as you're aware, it cannot speak common. But the creature you would know is very aptly named a bone sucker, and you're aware of what it probably looks like behind there. You know they are they resemble a large, fleshy tree trunk, with atop the main body being kind of branches of that are a mass of writhing tentacles that are constantly oozing a brownish yellow liquid. And near the top, just underneath all these branches, is a ring of black, unblinking eyes.
Oh,
This
you know
is
who that
so-
sounds like? That sounds like Cherry.
It does a little bit, doesn't it?
I have a question.
And this just for clarity. No, is it okay if I look at a bone sucker, because I've looked up its alignment at least.
Of course, like I said, when y'all pass the thing, I'm very fine with you going and getting the entry, as I change things a lot.
So these things are typically neutral evil. This one seems to be willing to do fun trades.
Now, how
Will that
long?
count as lawful?
How long does it usually
Yeah.
take to recover from a bone sucker?
So you would know essentially what they do is their tentacles can kind of pierce into you just a bit, like a kind of a needle, and they inject an enzyme into you, which kind of breaks down your bones some, and then they kind of, they bone suck them.
Ah.
So
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, typically it's unless they get a lot of time to do so, it's very very surface level, sometimes more so. But given time, it is healable. What they do, unless they've been given a lot of time to get bones from you.
Okay, so in general, what I'm getting from this guy, he's not taking specific bones. He's just kind of injecting his stuff into an area, which is why he was like, "No, I can't just take your false ribs. I can take your ribs. I can't guarantee it's only gonna be the ones you don't need."
Correct. He's
well. This is an
actually
interesting
interesting.
turn of events.
And,
So-
and as I said, is there usually?
Go ahead.
No, you answered my question. It would depend on how much bone he's going to take.
Oh dear.
But once again, you hear from his mind that it is kind of projecting a hope of understanding, and when you ask your question for that, it holds up the hand comes out and holds up a 3. Also, you know they don't typically have hands.
Yes, so I'm assuming this one just kind of either
Has one.
makes bones from it or just has bones with it that it's feeding off of. Okay.
You know, it's not very often I find such a civilized bone sucker.
You see the hand just kind of retract into the darkness, and you see as the darkness in there kind of drops, revealing the creature within.
Well, I have to say, you're a very reasonable businessman.
You're also very good at pictures.
You're very good. I like these.
2 tentacles come together and kind of clap against each other.
that?
so sweet.
How do you do that hand thing? I'm very interested.
He doesn't
You-
get much company.
Is it? Oh, are you? Is it some sort of conjuration?
You see it kind of lower one of its tentacles. On there is a looks like a ring,
Oh.
and that the end of that tentacle forms into a hand.
Oh,
Very interesting.
very cool. Okay.
And as well within, now that you see within there, you see that inside of here he's kind of sat in the center, but it's surrounded by all within there by all sorts of magical looking goodies, potions lining the walls, weapons. There's gold lining the floor.
Okay. And the potion would cost 3 sucks, essentially, is what we're getting.
What a name, but yes.
And if we're
Basically,
going to get, if we're
basically
going to get,
3 rounds of liquefy bones.
Oh lord.
That's a lot of
The best
liquefied
person
bones.
to take on the liquefied bones.
is
And,
me.
Is
So,
me, who has a lot of strength.
I can assume, right, that like Kaguya and Rin can't like. Are we allowed to to try to?
So
Say that we
liquefy
can-
our
willing.
bones.
Yeah, no, we can't.
'Cause
We're
we're
unconscious.
unconscious.
It's not-
mm,
Damn it. There's
This
there's
is
no way to
a-
do it.
I'm gonna go look at
Interesting.
liquefied bone.
The thing is, the ability damage that
So-
it causes is what's scary to me.
I
Because
But
that'll-
look at it.
If it's not permanent, then you know.
It's not.
you would know. Yeah, you would know that it basically, mechanics wise, does each round a D2 of strength damage and a D2 of dex damage.
Technically, I don't need either of them.
But do
And
you
I've
But
got-
how much of it do you have?
I have 13 strength and 16 dex.
Okay, that's not bad. You can
If
take a couple rounds.
Well, that's
As
just
well,
the ability
if-
score damage, not the damage
you-
damage.
No, it
you
doesn't do damage.
Mhm.
as well, if you run out of either dex or strength, it then starts taking from con.
Okay, so it would literally
I would
would
lose-
literally have to just drain the fuck out of you in
I
order
would
for that
lose
to happen.
max 6. And how fast does this recover usually?
Damage, usually you recover 1 point of damage a day. You can heal 2 with someone giving you assistance, like with a heal check.
Mhm. I have a good
What?
heal check.
But we do have somebody, I
Who
believe.
can cast Lesser Restoration? Yeah.
No,
But I have no more spell slots for that spell when I wake up.
that's fine. I can wait a day.
Okay.
We're almost there.
I mean,
Need
get
you
that
guys to
mad
protect-
cash, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. You know what? If you want to take 2 and I'll take 1.
No,
Does
I
that
can
work
take
for
all-
you, sir?
I can take all 3.
Okay.
He makes the hand again with a thumbs up.
Do
For the he's fine with cost splitting.
you have a name, by the way? I'm sorry, I don't want to call you Bone Sucker. That seems crude.
He needs. It's like me calling my sister here Oni.
Yeah, it's a little. I don't know if you have a name or if you have names where you're from, but
Let me see.
I like how serious.
Caleb, make a name for this fucking
So-
thing.
Do any of you
Tell
speak?
us is the hard pro.
Aklo.
What'd you
I think
say?
Do either
Aklo?
of you speak Aklo? Yes.
You know I do.
Oh right. So he writes something down and on kind of the board where he's been placing things. If you don't read Aklo, this looks like complete garbage and gibberish.
I see.
But Kara, this reads to you Grenelk, or Gren for short.
Grenelk. Very interesting. Another Aklo speaker, or at least language understanding.
Speaks Akla. That means it's a demon.
So,
Well,
when
he's,
you
he's an aberration.
Yes, Aklo is
He's some
most known
demon
by
or is this some
aberrations.
tiefling?
It's essentially the vision of the void.
Let's see.
Common misconception. Heckler is not a demonic language.
It's an African language. Box situation. What are we gonna get for our bones?
Mito, don't you want to buy something?
I do. I really do.
I
You know-
take this and I walk over to Rin.
Okay.
Before you go, I have something to see if you would be interested in. I'll be back.
Actually, I do want to. I know you like living bones. I'm not sure if these will be useful for you, but and I set on the counter a couple of the vials of bone dust. These
You
will
see
be
it.
interest you?
You see it inspect them, and it
Parmesan.
it kind of it makes the hand and kind of makes a no gesture.
That's
and
understandable.
taps to the sign of living.
I figured as much. I put them back in my pocket like I'm picking them up in Animal Crossing, and they vanish. And I walk back to the group.
Wait, no. Keep him here for a second. I'm going to. Is he boarding up just yet?
He still seems to be waiting. See if any other purchases are being made.
Yes. We have some more. But just, actually, you know what? I'll take two. I'll take two. I extend my arm.
What are you getting two of?
Oh, actually, you know what? I extend my leg. I'm taking 2 hits
Okay.
2 hits of bone destructive juice.
of bone destructive juice.
Wait, this is the fable. This is the fabled bone hurting juice.
Shut up!
Oh my god. Wait, what are you buying? Or do you?
Yeah, what are you buying?
Or is it a?
Or are you
Oh,
just
it's-
are you just accumulating credit?
I was gonna say, is there a specific thing that I might be interested in that you would get me? I'm an alchemist by trade, but I more often than not, and she brings up the large weapon, use things like these.
See,
Very battle hardy in general.
you see it doesn't turn, but its various appendages go searching around.
It's got
and
that
kinda
all around
bring-
vision, baby!
Sure does, kind of bringing things up to its eyes. Oh well, actually, so it sets you. It sets bright blue liquid with a lot of very tiny eyes in it.
What would I have to roll? Could I use identify on that?
Uh,
Is it like magical? Or is it
yes.
okay? I will use identify on it. And that just gives me a most importantly, it gives me a bonus to, let me check. It gives me a bonus to a check, but I forget what the bonus 10 plus 10 on spellcraft checks to identify it. So I'm just gonna roll that. So plus 10 to this. That's a 31. What am I looking at here?
Let me see. Okay. So the aura you detect off this is one sec. Okay. The aura you detect off this is strong transmutation.
Mhm.
Let's see. There's only one aura, and
And with the spellcraft, can I like identify the spell sort of, or would that be a separate check?
it seems actually. Let me see.
Because what it does is it also gives me the plus 10 to just identifying the magical object itself. And I don't believe that's
Yeah.
just...
Oh, yeah. If that's got a plus 10, then that definitely does it. So, you'd know that whatever this is seems to be affected by a polymorph.
Polymorph?
Yeah.
I think I'll take that one. Thank you so much. Here, I extend a leg for him.
Okay.
Hito for a second doesn't know if it's rude or not to literally put it up on the counter, but then she figures this is fine. Just kind of plump, sticks it up on the counter to make it easier for him.
4 strength, 2 dex.
4 strength, 2 dex. Okay. I would like to just lose use of the leg
Okay.
for the day. Okay.
That'll reduce the strength by 2, but the dex is still 1 damage.
Mm-hmm. But 1 dex damage does not actually affect my dex score, which is fun. But 2 strength damage definitely does affect my strength score.
So you you pull your leg off and kind of almost fall on yourself from the
tries. She falls on her ass, but then she gets back up and
Oh,
sort of
we don't
hobbles
need-
over and hugs her.
I donated some of my bones.
And Hito too?
Oh,
No.
Hito just did it on her own.
I did it on my... Now, okay, in my defense, it was a bad idea and I shouldn't have done it.
I attempt to... Rin like looks at you guys saying if you're like mind controlled or something. Why would you
No,
ever give
no.
away your bones?
No, no.
Well, okay, we have to explain a couple of things, but I'm so happy you're awake and fine. And she's just like holding you. We're all right. We're all right.
Yes,
There's a
now
gi-
that you're awake, would you mind too terribly? Let's
No,
just-
we have to explain what's going on first.
I think I don't want to explain it twice. Let's get Kaguya awake.
Can I like let me in?
Oh yes,
That's
Kaguya,
what.
we had to remove a curse from your body.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the bite not only infected you with a poison, but it also cursed you.
Don't worry, I've removed the poison, so once the curse is removed, everything is fine.
And that is what we just did with a potion.
Ren,
That is
when
what I traded
the-
my bones for.
Ren, when they bring up the curse, you feel like something's crawling on your back.
I immediately slap at it.
There's nothing there.
Oh no.
Can I? It would have removed the curse, right? Like the curse is definitely removed. Yes.
As far as you're aware, that should have removed the curse.
Going to place my hands on Kaguya. And cast Remove Curse. 19.
See, cast your level check. Okay, that's a 19. All right, Kaguya, you too wake up. In a sudden, just very suddenly, cold sweat and all, to prime reality.
How do I respond? How do I wake up?
That's your
Meek or
decision.
violent?
Well, you're fighting a bunch of spiders, so if that informs that decision at all,
I don't think you're fine. I think you're just being held to the ground at this point.
At what? No, it's like at what point does Kaguya's willpower waver? I'm gonna roll a will save.
All right.
to
you're
see
good at
if,
these, I think, right?
No,
You're a monk.
not unchained. Okay. I wake up violently. Kaguya,
What a
See, like-
22! Holy shit!
Kaguya, you see puts her hands above her head, and then kind of just kicks up and it just assumes the fighting stance. She's looking around.
It's okay. We're awake now.
Kaguya. Hito just kind of again hobbles up to you and hugs you with her legs sort of up and back.
See Rin Kaguya kind of coming out of the fighting stance very slowly, oh my god, it's over. Please, you're not fake, are you?
No, I'm real. Everything's fine. Everything's fine now.
We're all real.
I don't know what you were going through back
Wait.
then, but the spiders.
Why are you so squishy?
Well, I'm not squishy. Kara
As
might
you-
be. I'm not.
I'm a little bit squishy.
When Hito mentions the spiders, you two feel something crawl up your back.
I instinctively start scratching at that spot.
Oh, right, you would as well, Rin.
Kaguya tries to grab at whatever's there and tries to fucking yank it out or yank it off.
Hey, whoa,
Once
whoa,
again,
whoa.
grabbing at your back, you feel nothing is there.
Are you all right? You're both kind of lashing out violently. Did I not get rid of the poison properly? I thought I did.
No, I just feel
No,
itchy sometimes.
I think it's just an after effect.
Oh, a trauma per se.
Probably.
Don't say that like you're smiling, Kara.
It was like it's like the one time that a box of spiders fell on Kara and then she couldn't stop scratching herself.
Mm-hmm.
Kara stiffens.
Sorry about that.
GM, do I feel something crawling on my back?
Your sins.
Kaguya begins to think, man, I really should not have placed that box there.
Hito thinks, man, I wonder how my box got up there after I was cleaning out the attic.
Rin thinks, man, why did I move your box?
Yeah.
Well, that being said,
Or not said, but implied.
we're going past that topic. We're going to stop. Some memories are meant to stay back.
Now, speaking of memories, we're about to all make new ones. I gesture towards the bone sucker. Now, this fine gentleman, is offering trade. Some of
Is
your
that a
bones.
demon? It says, look
Yes, but he's a very nice demon. Well, he's not a
He- no,
demon, actually. He's
He's
an
not a demon,
aberration.
he's an aberration.
Oh, okay.
The Bone Sucker. That's such a chilling name.
Oh, I
Read the
have this
poetry of
report,
this.
by the way.
Look at
Oh,
look at the little pictures he's made. They're
Look
very
at the
nice.
little pictures. You're very talented, sir. I like them.
Do you have
The
anything
appendages
for...
clap together.
Bone Sucker, do you have anything for someone of me? Someone of the arts?
You see as it looks around. Let me see here.
I also informed them that the bone damage will heal over time.
Oh, how many days?
Depends on how
multiple.
much you take.
Yes.
I know what spell it's fucking using. So,
Oh wow.
let's see. This would essentially act like Bone Fist, giving you a bonus to natural armor and +2 to damage rolls. However, it'll also give you a +2 to hit on top of that,
Oh shit.
and your fists can do piercing instead of bludgeoning.
Oh, it's kind of good.
Like,
And it also
you've
makes
not
your
been given a cost for this.
It's like Kage is actually like she looks like she's deep in thought. Because on one hand, the amulet of Bone Fist is actually kind of nutty.
yeah, that does look good.
The
I'm
amulet of unarmed spikes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
unarmed spikes. That's very good. I'm looking to Rin. I assume Rin has made her choice. Yes.
Yeah. How many bones does that one cost?
He holds up a 4.
What does that mean? Do I give up 4 bones? Hito.
No, he just takes 4 little snacks.
You take 4 rounds. You take. 24 seconds.
Ah.
Kage turns to you. It just means he takes a standard action.
He kind of like moves his head, quote unquote, the stalk, and the eyes observe you, and he taps on the sleeping person with a check mark.
Once you can recover it over a rest. That's what he's saying. So
Okay.
they're not like gone forever. That's why I did it with my leg. Otherwise, this would be very bad.
You know, Kage's just
Take a
gonna
leg, then.
real fast. The statements of like, oh, it's not gonna like, it's not or like you know, your bone stuff will grow back. Kage's gonna like sense motives
It
that
will
real
take
fast.
a while. It will take a while.
It's not
Jesus.
Demon's not lying about it or anything, right?
You feel it's being quite honest.
Okay. Aberration, I mean.
And it has a very alien mindset, you'd know, but you feel from what you can understand of it, it generally seems to have some understanding of how you all work, and yeah, is not so far as you've heard lied about what it is.
Kage,
It also seems like a pretty chill dude because he could just be trying to take our bones or like even like give us a raw deal, but instead he's being very fair about it. This man's just working for his checks. He's on that grind.
Kage points at the at the key in the handkerchief. Like, was like, how much will that cost?
Holds up a 3.
What? Hers is 3?
Kage points at the amulet of Mighty Fists,
Holds up a 4.
and Kage points at the amulet of unarmed spikes.
Holds up a 5.
Ooh.
Five-
Oh,
5 days
Five.
or like 5 rounds. Ooh.
5 rounds. So that's 5d2 of strength and dexterity.
To clarify, just for a base understanding, for a potion of polymorph, which is quite expensive, I got 3, so
Okay, I think I'm just gonna take the Amulet of Mighty Fist, actually. Oh,
Just Mighty Fists?
yeah. Because, Bone Spikes, it kind of... It's not really Kaguya in a sense.
Not your aesthetic.
Understandable.
It's
Yeah.
cool as hell.
It's cool as all hell, but
Man.
like, it's just not Kaguya. Let me see. With the Amulet of Mighty Fists, yeah, I'll just put weapon special abilities on my fists then.
So, I believe that was a 4, right?
Yep.
Yes, so that was the 4. Alright, so you have him just take generally or somewhere specific?
Tiny?
Oh no, I'm talking to Kaguya
Oh, Kaguya. Okay.
for the amulet.
Kaguya, like, begins to do the arm. She does her right arm.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I still got the metal one for attacking anyways.
Oh, I thought the metal one was the right one. Okay, so he'll take from that arm.
Wait, am I stupid?
Uh,
no, yeah,
no,
right,
I might
arm's,
be.
right arm's the regular one, okay.
Yeah, okay, I was messing up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah, he'll take from that, reduce these by 2, minimum of 1,
Jesus.
and that arm goes limp.
Wow, you rolled super fucking good.
Alright, yeah, wow. That's it, but that's still a pretty nasty penalty to Kaguya. And she's like, oh, I won't be fighting for a couple days.
We're all doing this. This has been a bad idea, but you know what? This is fine.
That's why I'm glad Bryn has the capability of curing at least one of us tomorrow.
Bryn thinking about sleeping shutters.
I know.
I see. Hold on, can I be wearing the necklace of fireballs and the amulet of the wrist and the amulet of mighty fist at the same time?
Don't amulets go on your hand?
Don't think the necklace of fireballs requires you
Oh
to
no, that's
wear
right.
it.
The necklace of fireballs is like a free slot because
Yeah, it's a wondrous item. I think you just take the bead off and throw it. It's the beads, really.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I guess Kaguya puts on with the right hand. She puts on the amulet of mighty fist, and it dangles alongside the necklace of fireballs. Nice.
All right. Now about the potion.
Yes. So I know identifying that taking some time. Do you have knowledge dungeoneering?
I do.
Can you roll that, please?
Oh god, on top of the alchemy check? Oh geez.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy, this is good. This is an
I'm not gonna
interesting
do well.
push.
17.
17. Let me see.
On top of having identify active too, I still have to make these checks. That's like
You realize that this is whatever this is. It's what's in there. It seems to be once a gelatinous ooze,
oh.
though turned aberration. But right now it seems to be inert, kind of not alive or active. You're
Is this
sure?
a pocket ooze?
No, yeah. Knowing about oozes, you're sure it can easily be brought back from this state. However, this is very strange, and you think it could have a wide variety of effects if put in a potion. Basically, this gives this can give a random effect, almost kind of wild magic-ish, to something you put it in potion-wise.
And I get one use of it basically? Or is there
Yeah, you've
multiple?
got one vial of this. You think with some time you could maybe recreate it.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to, instead of potion of polymorph, because that's not what this boy is. He's an ooze potion.
A wild ooze potion.
Wild. Oh my god. Wild ooze potion. Jesus, variety of effects.
So what has the big man got for me?
Right. The
Sorry,
big
kid,
man
I'm
on
making you run
campus.
circles.
That's alright.
in circles around you.
Let me see. I assume you have the mask on.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just really blank out with divine caster stuff.
That's fine.
But okay. So he brings out a carpet.
Oh, Aladdin?
What?
It lays it down, kind of spreads it out. Very nice, well made. And with identifying it, you can tell that this carpet is what's it called? It has the magic essentially of greater forbid
What?
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 Forbid action.
forbid action.
Oh.
Basically, when someone
Oh shit.
when someone stands on this carpet, you can have it charged with a specific action that that person can no longer do. It's like, assuming they fail the will save. Or if you stand on it and expend a spell slot, you can instead cause a number of creatures per your level to have forbid action count cast on, as long as you remain on the carpet.
How big is the carpet? Or how many creatures can the carpet hold, actually?
Creature, it can hold a single creature.
Okay.
But if you stand on it, you can affect
So
up to 8, basically.
Yeah.
Do you have
It can
any...
do this. It can do
Yeah,
this 3
don't
times a
move.
day.
Forbid moving.
I'm assuming you wouldn't have any version... Do you have a carpet that looks exactly like this, but with no magical effects?
Are you fucking kidding me?
The
What?
hand gives you a thumbs up.
How many bones does this one cost?
The non-magic carpet.
Both.
You want both of them? Oh my god, that's so funny.
He's going
The-
rug shopping. I hate this.
the
This is how we
the
win.
magic carpet, he holds up a 4, and the non-magic one, it seems real kind of iffy on. Like, you can tell he's trying to say a way to make it real low. Basically, you would just take 1 strength or 1 dex damage for it.
What
I
else?
see. I'm thinking about this is
So-
how we beat the guy.
So he-
using this carpet.
You do see that how does he express this? You know, right, he draws it. He basically draws what you would confer to if you get the magic carpet, he'll throw in the regular one for free.
Oh,
What a steal.
so I'm thinking about this magic carpet. This is how we beat the dragon.
I don't.
Oh
think it's gonna be that easy.
god.
I don't think we can tease him out like that.
That's cheap though.
If you make
It's
a will
cheap.
save.
He
He has
can't
to
make a will save,
save.
but he can roll a 1.
Does the creature know that they have stepped onto the carpet?
Like, are you asking, like, are they aware that it's the carpet affecting them?
Yes.
He would convey to you that it's kind of up to their perception.
They would basically have to figure it out.
They would
They'd have to figure out
yeah.
it's the carpet doing it.
It's not like the friend spell with or that one spell where you're like, oh, that we're friend, and then at the end it was like, fucker.
I knew
Yeah.
you did that.
Yeah,
okay.
basically, they'd have to perceive that it's the carpet that did it. And once again, it has basically 3 times a day.
It could.
But-
It could be.
It could just also be a good thing to have. Like, it
It's a
seems
good
like a
thing to
really
have.
good item.
It's
It's
a
really
very,
good.
very cheap way to win. If
Put this like in the entrance of Lady Zaya's thing.
the 2
It's like a
cards.
deterrent.
Well, what I'm thinking is that you
do
could
know,
all...
Lady. Go ahead.
Oh, what I was thinking was you could stand on this carpet during the thing, right? And if he saves against it, you can just keep doing it every round.
3
for
times.
3 rounds. Yes,
Yeah.
so you could get 3 chances to do it.
I believe in greater forbid action, one of them is you can't speak.
Yes.
Mm. The greater forbid, you can do that with regular forbid action. The difference with greater is that you can affect 1 creature per level,
Okay.
while
Yes.
regular forbid action only does a single creature.
Which might be good if he brings his Exarchs into it.
So we challenge him to Jeopardy.
That would be funny though. To some quiz, not some quiz, like basically a Jeopardy.
And it lasts a
And then
round
they-
per level. It lasts a round per level, Tiny. That's so good.
It's really, really good, but fuck, man, I want to take the ink too. I'm about to lose both my legs.
How do you
Oh
don't
my
do it?
god.
I'm
You'll
greedy.
die if you do that.
I'm greedy.
Tiny, you aren't greedy. Rin isn't greedy, Tiny.
Huh?
Rin is inherently not greedy. Rin will
Well,
pick
I mean,
whichever's
Tiny,
the best
remember, if
story.
your strength or dex score goes to 0, it will only make it so that you're completely immobile. You'll be alive.
Story.
And it
But then you
starts taking
can't cast
time.
Restoration because you can't fucking move.
No, I'm just gonna
That
take
is-
both my legs, one for each leg.
That is. So, if it's specific, that would be 8d2 minus 4. If you're getting both.
So 8d2 minus 4, meaning the minus 4 is added to it, right?
Yes.
So it's negative 8d2.
No, wait.
It's the
No.
negative version. It's like...
Yeah, you'd be taking 8d2 damage, 8d2 minus 4 damage.
Oh, so it would be
Well,
like...
because
Because they're,
Tiny's losing ability in both legs.
yeah, 2 different purchases, 2 different minus 2s.
See, I want the poetry for my own uses, but I also want the carpet because that would make a great story for beating.
I don't think it's necessary. It's cool as hell. Hey, I have an
And
idea.
it's reusable. It's eco-friendly.
I have an idea.
The carpet is like really good because you could literally spread it out on the carriage, Tiny. Like you could just do that
Guys, I have an
and
idea.
use it. What?
Let's invite him to come back to the den at some point.
Ooh.
To feed on the
He's a
bones of the gnolls.
The gnolls can buy stuff
Oh.
of their own volition.
You know what? If this guy knows any other merchants, tell him just swing by the den. Sell a couple things, get some trade going.
Oh,
He's that
yeah.
dangerous. He's that. I think telling him to
Alright,
tell
I
everybody.
don't want to
is
meet. I don't want to
bad.
meet this guy's friends. I'm gonna say that right
I
now.
want to be this guy's friend.
Look at
I
the
wanna
shit
be his
he
friend. I don't
has.
want-
Imagine his friends.
And also, he's a good dude. Like, he's not an evil aberration. He's a good guy, actually.
I
He's
feel
like
as though
neutral.
like we're not. I feel as though we're not like considering the damage that can be caused or the potential ramifications.
I don't think, but he's not, like, he literally offers it as a deal. He's not, nothing shady is going on, legitimately. The only reason why he doesn't show his face is because he doesn't want to scare people. He's very upfront that he will take your bones, and you know this, and you might die if you get enough bones taken, and you know this.
By making a purchase, you have indeed signed the waiver of you could die.
It's like, hey, I'll give you money if you jump off this cliff. I have several different cliffs. One of them is extremely far and will probably kill you. But if you live, he's a very reasonable businessman, and also he's doing this so that he can eat. Because I think this is all he can eat. So he's not doing it maliciously. He's not attacking anyone. I think this guy's pretty chill.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take both.
Oh, Tiny.
Tiny, you're not
Stop,
gonna be able
Tiny.
to
You're making
walk.
me consider taking the amulet of
No,
Blood.
Don't,
Well,
Juan. You
we
need to do
need-
damage. I
I'm
still have
not
my
allowed to
spells that are
have-
useless.
I'm not allowed to have the highest the highest mobility in the party.
No, I have flight. Remember?
Bro, it's chill. I still have a pretty good dex and strength. My mods
Yeah.
are still 2.
Guys, please don't. Okay, we only one person gets to.
Do you take the steel?
I'm taking 2. Yep.
All right. Well, let me
Oh,
see what you take.
Wait, Tiny, what the fuck? You have 4? You have 4th level spell slots. You can cure us all tomorrow.
Yeah. If I
Yeah.
get to
Holy
sleep.
shit.
You take a total of 7 strength and 7 dex. That's already with the -2s added. And everything.
That's pretty good, though.
Okay. So I'm just brought down to a 0 and a +1.
You
What?
know,
No, those are the mods.
yeah. You know what?
No.
And,
No, I can't even use them in conjunction. It's fine. Yeah.
No.
Wait a minute. What about the lock and key? What about the key? The key in the
I will.
that was a 3. And he cannot take from your arm again. And also now, Rin cannot walk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mine's on the ground.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not. Kage is not gonna be greedy.
Kara, please tell me you did actually prepare that carriage.
Yes, I do have the carriages prepared.
I will
Okay,
say
thank
this
you.
man seems ecstatic.
Well,
He's very
Actually,
happy.
This is like the best.
Kage looks at like Donna and Rin, who like can't move. Let's go. I'll take you back to the tent. So I pick
Carry me.
Rin up.
Take her.
Metal hand.
I walk back up to the apparition.
All right.
I'm here with him.
Yes, it was an absolute pleasure meeting you. It was honestly extremely fortunate that you found us here on the side of the road. We were in a bit tough spot.
You know, actually, there's an area that we've been wanting to kind of set up a trade route in. I don't know if you speak much with other merchants or have other merchants of your likeness here, but at the very least, having you around would be nice, I think.
Kage speaks in bonded mind, not telling about the gnolls, eh? Nice choice.
No one would come if they knew about the gnolls.
So you bring up other merchants, and he draws you a little picture.
Ooh.
Other
Oh.
merchants be like, ah!
He draws the picture of what looks like a hunched over, shrouded man pushing a wheelbarrow.
Oh,
The other looks like a jar with a little face inside of it, and next to it is a horned figure and a winged figure.
oh.
Wait,
Oh,
These
that's
are
his
interesting friends
the
you
man in
have.
the jar. The man in the
Oh.
jar. Does it have eyes?
It does. It has like his very simple eyes that he's drawing.
Oh,
Does it have
I
only 2, or are there multiple?
Only 2.
Ah,
hope it's not this. I hold up the jar and I gesture like, this isn't the same guy, right?
It tells you no, basically.
Okay. Well, we would love to have you and your friends over. I give him the general area of the den, and I say, but please, one, do be careful. Be clear you don't show any hostile intent. And two, if you wouldn't mind, just be kind to the locals. They're not used to trade routes coming through for obvious reasons.
Gives you a thumbs up.
Yes, tell your friends. And I ping Lady Zaya, letting her know that there are going to be some weird salesmen in the area in a little bit.
At Lady
Establishing
Zaya,
trade.
yo, on the Discord server. At
But
Lady
that-
Zaya,
they're
yo.
fine.
We got a bone sucker merchant coming to make some deals.
I
Chill.
give her all the information she needs to know about it and say, but they're not malicious and they're very good businessmen. They're very happy to have business.
You and your pets.
These aren't pets. These are business people, my lady.
Call underlings what you will.
Call underlings what you will.
Established trade.
I am the call.
now
It's
before you
established
leave, as
trade.
I assume you are wanting to go on to other business ventures, I am also a bit of a traveler. Used to be a bit of a traveler myself. I was wondering if you would like a free reading. I am quite an esteemed fortune teller.
Oh my god. Don't give him a read. Don't give him an actual reading, because then he might die.
He gives a thumbs up at this. Oh, right, I completely forgot. Hold on.
No, I PM'd
For every purchase you all made, roll 2d20.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, we get money.
Yeah, you get a little money to go with it.
2d20?
Yeah, for every purchase you made.
I only made one purchase, so...
No, Tiny, 2d20, so you get
Yeah.
4d20.
Oh,
So roll 3 more.
Yeah, for
roll
each purchase.
Roll 3d20.
no, because I rolled an 8 the first time and a 19 the second time, so 2 more.
Yeah, so
Okay,
just
so
roll 2 more d20.
Jesus, Tiny, you made bank.
Oh my god.
Tiny, you made 49.
I only made 14.
Yep. Fuck, dude. I made 15.
That's still, it's still.
49 too. Oh wait, no, that was just me.
Yeah, what you mean?
I thought you were adding up yours.
No, I was adding up yours.
How much did I get? Shit.
Pleasure doing business with you.
So just 15 gold pieces? Fair enough.
I think we are a little tapped out at this point, though. So
Yes. Alright, I'd like to perform my reading.
Okay. You channeling the void?
I am.
Alright, so I am needed. Let me see. Doing past, present, and future?
Past, present, and future.
Okay, let me see. Hmm.
Do you want me to roll profession fortune telling?
That's only if you're not channeling the void.
That's fair.
auto succeed this time. Oh god.
So the past. Give me a d6 for the suit. Because I have several for each that would apply.
3.
3. Okay.
That's con.
Yep.
Fitting.
Fitting.
Oh, so we all took
Fuck,
3
I
con
need to open
damage?
this up, I forgot.
Oh, fuck.
So
Got it.
the first is the trumpet.
The trumpet? Going to the con.
In Prime.
Oh. Very interesting. You have received the trumpet. In your past time. The trumpet represents an Archon who dives aggressively and righteously into danger. Although, I am assuming by your stature, that's very cool. I actually don't know how to read this, considering. Whatever you were before, have you always been a bone sucker?
It gives you a thumbs up.
Well, you must have been a very good bone sucker. Well, not in the sense of being. You would have been a good person.
Huh.
It makes sense because he's not evil.
Yeah, I guess.
Not only that, one who sought to defend others.
Perhaps there's more to this guy than we could imagine.
What was
Let's
his name
take-
again?
His name is, I have it here, actually. Give me a sec. I have
Thank
him.
you. I did not write it down for some reason.
His name is Granelk.
Nelk, It's very admirable of you.
It claps the appendages together. Its usual sign of happiness.
Oh.
Let's see what is your reading for your current time?
You pull next the unicorn in reverse.
Look, Unicorn. Ah. Unicorn. Interesting. With the unicorn, it's not entirely unprecedented in Unprime. The unicorn represents one who generously offers up that which is sought. In the reverse would assume that you're the one who is being offered what you are seeking, which makes sense considering. Honestly, I could have seen it go either way. You fit the unicorn in both positions.
Give me that last one.
Now let's see your future.
His multitude of eyes are just bulging.
It looks excitedly.
D2 for me.
1.
Okay. So you pull in prime the peacock.
Peacock. Huh. Set in prime.
Correct.
Oh. Very interesting. In your future, we see the peacock, which represents great beauty. Although beauty that can only be preserved if frozen in time. Essentially, it is beauty that lasts for a short period but may be preserved if you wish to stay in place, if you do not wish to move forward.
It kind of tilts its stalkish head area to the side.
Oh, that's a real thinker, thank you.
You will come to become great beauty in whatever form that you may desire it to. But if you ever desire to move forward in your life, you're going to need to give it up.
Hey, Caleb! What the fuck? Hey, Caleb, what the fuck does that mean, though?
Huh.
The cards do say what they are saying.
Fucking... Me
Wild.
to you.
Yeah.
Me to you right now. Me to fucking you right now.
Let me put this in here.
I am interested
Wrong
in
moment.
whether or not I will be a part of this point in your life.
Bruh move.
I hope that I am, as I wish to see what this could be referring to.
It gives you another thumbs up.
And again, before he leaves, I want to remind him again of the little area that he needs a trade route and that him and his friends can come by and all that other stuff. Now,
He,
go ahead.
he does try to seem to express to you. He when the friends are brought up, he writes down with his pictures that it seems he doesn't have a lot of contact with them.
Okay.
But he does put some extra pictures next to them. For the hooded figure with the wheelbarrow, he draws a picture of a full moon and kind of what you guess is either a flooded house or mist.
Okay.
He only comes in the mist of the full moon.
That's cool.
That's fantastic. And what of your jar companion and his? I don't know which one's the leader here. Actually, can you point?
I'm going to guess it's the
He-
one in the jar.
he draws a picture of a picture of what looks like a hill, a little with a little town on top of it, and a lot of question marks surrounding them.
Okay, so it's in a little mysterious
back.
town area.
I think back to the town we were at on our first mission.
Yep.
Does this like area seem similar?
It could. There are probably plenty of places that are on a hill, but that one is also very specifically, denotably on a plateau, and no one seems to know about it.
Is there a direction you can point us in?
Let me see here. He shakes his head.
Okay. Well, that's understandable then. Thank you very much.
Do you know... Have you been to that plateau? Have you been to that town?
You see him kind of draw himself.
Mm.
It's like he just basically draws a tree with two eyes. And next to him is a clock.
A long time ago, then.
Nods.
Okay. That's fair.
That implies... Sorry, I'm very curious. I'm sorry if there's so many questions. How old are you?
He draws a person next to a clock. Then he draws himself with a question mark.
You don't know? Or you don't know in relation?
You take that to mean he doesn't know in relation to time as you understand it.
That's fair.
So a very, very, very long time.
Then
Longer
can I ask
than-
about the city that you visited a long time ago?
He nods.
Was it sort of in the middle of a desert?
Let me see.
Look back.
He shakes his head. He draws. What he draws next is the mountains to the north, where the large crystal is, and he puts an X over the crystal.
It was
And he
before
then-
the crystal.
He draws the town again on the hill, and then has it surrounded by trees.
In a forest before the crystal.
Yes. But as far as you know, from what history books and such have told you, this continent here is here because of the crystal. Nothing was here till the crystal,
So this
and then it rose out of the water.
this would have been far in a far off land, far off this continent. Okay.
Or it could mean this happened a long time ago. Didn't like the island sunk or some shit and came back up because of a crystal. Who knows?
Well, either way, thank you for all of your information.
Actually,
Oh God, Breakev.
sorry. No, I just... This isn't the first time Xorvintaal has been playing.
Are you saying that in front of him?
We're probably speaking in mind to mind, I hope.
Yes, of course.
I guess people know of Xorvintaal.
Like I said, from what Rin would know, it's not like if you say Xorvintaal, it's like some kind of taboo word. There's people who do know about it, though very few, and just in the vaguest of senses that it's dragons playing a complicated strategy game among each other, like chess. And most other people don't really know it exists.
Were you...
yeah.
One thing I will ask, actually, maybe this will give us a good point of reference. Were you here? Were you alive before the dragons?
Thumbs down.
Okay.
He repeats the drawing of the town with the surrounded by trees. Draws kind of the continent and puts dragons on it.
Okay.
Little
And the
stick
continent-
dragons.
The continent is... Oh, that's very cute. The continent does not look anything like ours, I believe, right?
Oh, I believe it's exactly like ours.
And he's actually gonna have to roll art for that one.
It's fine.
No. I want to see. Oh!
Hey!
That's not bad. Looks, from what you've seen on maps, looks pretty similar. Maybe smaller.
Hmm.
So it is. This
Doesn't have
con-
the islands.
Okay.
It may have been before this rose again.
Either way, it's very interesting.
Do you remember this continent sinking?
Mm. He gives a thumbs down.
Interesting.
He draws the town again with the trees, a question mark, and then the town on the hill.
Okay. So you don't know how old that... Okay.
Is that where you're from?
Thumbs down.
Okay, sorry. You seem to be repeating it a lot to these separate questions. I'm assuming it's just a reminder.
Mm.
Thumbs up.
Okay. Well, fantastic.
Well, I hope to see you again.
Thumbs up.
I hope to see you again too. This has been very profitable. Ahito turns around and hobbles away.
As you
away.
all leave in fucking wheelchairs.
I can walk just fine.
Same.
Doesn't matter, made cash.
Doesn't matter, made cash. And
Doesn't
hey, man,
matter.
I still have a plus 11 to hit, so I'm doing A-okay.
Yeah, I'm doing just fine.
I cast a spell. Alright, I've got all my spells. We are not going to need to walk as long as I have the conjure carriages.
Do we want to travel then? How far in the day has it been with all this haggling going on?
Not far. This has been a couple hours, so you'd say it's at this point, mid to late noonish, maybe about 1:30 to 2:30.
Do we want to sit and maybe recover, or... Well, okay, I guess the question is, do we want to cross the bridge and then spend the rest of the day resting?
What if we run into bridge thieves? Kage says, like, kind of annoyed.
Well, you know who else is going to run into bridge thieves?
Hmm.
Why don't we just stay behind him?
Which way was he going?
He was heading west.
Ah,
Yeah.
sad.
So he went across the bridge. That's fine. I'm not going to stay, but I don't want him getting hurt. Are you kidding me?
What do you mean? Are you saying that we magnetize trouble to us?
No, what I'm saying is this man has 60 HP, which to you might sound fine, but to me does not. Oh wait, he is DR10 magic, never mind.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You know what? The bridge thieves probably won't be too much of a threat. Plus, every day or so we can have ourselves be restored ish.
Well, also I will say...
Rin...
I'm very sorry
Oh,
to.
she's sitting down properly.
Mm.
Did
I'm
you
very
ever forget that my
sorry
legs
to-
don't work?
I'm very sorry to segue, but the idea of y'all fighting, have any of y'all played Kenshi?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
I
Yes.
just
Oh my
imagine
God. Yeah.
y'all with like the broken limbs just flailing around as you come up with a sword in hand, like, let's get him.
Hey, bro. Look, as long as you got one arm, you can fight. That's all I gotta say.
Still win
Yeah.
this.
This will
Yeah.
make it interesting for sure. You know, give him a fighting chance.
Going to steal some hash.
Hell
Everyone
yeah.
pick up the people
No.
who can't walk. Let's go.
Well,
Let's
the
go.
good news is restoration cures all of it, like all of the ability damage. So once it gets cast, everyone's chill on the whatever person.
Tiny,
that
you
is.
do have restoration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Now, do you have one you can? Yeah. Can you cast one on yourself right
Not
now?
now.
Right now, I used up all my slots.
Okay.
I would say if, as Kage says, I think today we're just gonna have to take it. We're gonna have to take it easy.
That's fine.
Do we
Let's
want to
let's.
make any? Are we just going to sit here at the side of the road? Or...
I think maybe
The
cross the
side of
bridge.
the road is actually safe.
But if we cross the, all right, yeah, fine. Let's cross the bridge. Okay.
Well, okay, because the bridge will still end up on a road as well. Yes.
Well, you were staying here before, and we met a merchant, so why not stay here again and meet someone else?
You know what? Sure. Let's take the day easy, I guess. Hito just kind of sits down and starts like examining the little ooze bottle.
I examined my little ooze boy.
Kagi
Oh,
is
yeah,
going
he's
to,
true.
I have a question.
gonna channel her key for a moment and heal herself.
I have
It's
a question.
understandable.
What's
Jesus.
what's my good friend Cyrus been doing this whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've
I-
been doing
he's-
this. What's he up to?
He's kind of just been in the back watching this all go on. He's showed no interest in paying with bones.
Cyrus, you're too fond of your bones, are you? She kind of giggles.
Perhaps.
You don't
I
have
must
to
say
be
it's
coy
quite-
about it.
It's quite comical watching this.
I'm glad you're having fun. Oh. Listen, we're big. We can take care of ourselves for the most part. And the good news is that these bones do grow back, which is worrisome partially.
Comes with the territory.
I'm not sure how that works, but if it does,
I trust this man. He's a good businessman. I believe in him.
He's
We're
reputable
going
enough.
to want to be back when he comes in, just so we can tell the gnolls what's going on.
Oh,
Yes.
that'll be fun.
Yes.
We could
of
ask
course.
Lady Zaya to ask Pho to tell the gnolls.
I'll just hit up Lady Zaya up real quick and tell her ask her if she could do that, just so that Pho knows, so that this isn't a random bullshit thing.
okay.
Now, as for that, I think yes, you know what? We've earned a day of rest after all of that. I am very happy you all are okay. I'm kind of shocked you wanted to give away so much of yourselves after what you went through, but it just goes to show you that you are my wonderful, fantastic, very strong, and maybe a little foolhardy sometimes sisters.
Kagi gets done with meditation. She actually looks relatively okay. A couple bruises here and there. And smiles.
Alright, now I'm going to go lie down.
Can someone
Walk,
pick
walk,
me up and
walk.
bring me to a bedroll?
Of course.
Cannot.
I help.
I've got muleback cords. I also assist. We're so fucking injured.
Like you, Cyrus.
Kaguya walks over to Album to check up on him.
He seems to be doing well, just kind of enjoying the twinkling weather.
Oh,
Kaguya
Oh.
rubs his nose for you, like you doing okay? Saying in Draconic.
I'm good.
Oh.
You mind if I rest here for a bit?
He kind of like flattens himself out so you could get up on him.
Flat fuck Friday, baby.
I lay down on it, like on top of it.
No, it's Tuesday.
It's Flat Fuck Friday every day. It's Friday somewhere, Regef, okay?
that's not how it works.
That's actually.
That's not how that works.
What about you, Cyrus? Is there anything you're interested in doing with the rest of your day?
Well, I suppose I should find us something to eat.
Would you like any assistance?
Right, just your arm is disabled.
Mhm.
Let me see. It'd be nice, but I think you shouldn't move too much with your
Oh.
current state.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've most certainly had worse. You should have seen me when I had 2 casts.
You
Very well.
should have seen her when she was engulfed in flames. Kaguya says, while laying on top of Alpha.
I've gotten better about that.
You should have seen her after her first void training.
Oh man. Wouldn't stop crying for hours.
I didn't cry that long.
So
Then
they'll sit
again,
down.
all
And,
kind of
they'll
like
sitting down and resting for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I am going with Cyrus.
Okay. So he goes out, does some general gathering. It's not the best at it, but he's able to. He's got enough to not grab poisonous things,
Can
find edible things.
I knowledge nature to try and help?
It'd be survival.
Ooh, I'm bad at those. Do I roll it anyways?
Well, it is an
Sure.
assistance. You can't fuck him up. Well, there you go. So,
Nice.
with the both of you, you're able to collect a fair amount of food. Let me see. To feed everyone, if sparsely.
Have you been practicing your cantrips?
A bit.
Good. It's always good to start at the basics.
I've been trying not to too much, of course, during this trip. I don't imagine you want the others seeing.
Not yet, no. There will be a time.
Of course. Let me see if the weather changes.
Oh no. Oh no.
99!
Oh.
Oh, GM.
Severity? Hold on.
Severity!
15.
So, coming back as you're all eating and such. Let's see.
It's a blade storm.
Actually, hold on.
Oh no.
We do have to wait for Hito to come back, so gives me
Uh-oh.
plenty of time to get the.
The music.
Know what this effect entirely does.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might need to start moving.
I don't know how far weather
Yeah.
effects go, but yeah, we
Gamers,
might
I'm
need to
scared.
just get the GTFO.
Oh no.
God, I'm glad that wasn't the encounter table.
Yeah?
Same.
Oh my god. Dude, is 100 just like instant, like the most severe?
Yeah, I'll assume I'm always trying to kill y'all.
Look, I don't know if 100 or 1 is good, so I assume that they're equally as bad.
I'm excited to see what the peacock actually means.
Back.
Oh, Mel.
Welcome back, Mel.
Caleb rolled a
there's
99 on
situation.
weather.
Oh, fuck. Well, let's see what happens.
Time to batten down the hatches.
Kill him.
Hold on. Okay. Huh. So, so as you're all here, you see as a cloud front passes overhead. However, this is a very odd cloud front. It's iridescent almost. It doesn't block the sun. The sun still seems to shine brightly through it, and as the sun hits the cloud, you see as the cloud itself seems to shift and sway with a very rainbow pattern.
Kai,
Oh,
did we worry about that?
I'm going to roll knowledge nature. Give me a second.
I'll roll.
Let me take a look into what my understanding of this weather pattern is. Oh, good. Stop rolling his overworld token. I hate you.
Well,
Oh,
but you do not know what this weather is.
uh-oh.
This is a DC 30.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, stinky.
I'm not familiar with what this is.
I have no idea what's going on. Does
Um,
anyone else know?
Caleb, do you take int checks?
Or perception?
No.
Okay.
Knowledge Arcana can work.
Knowledge
I don't
Arcana,
have
you
Oh
say.
fuck, my knowledge arcana is way better. Fuck.
Can I roll knowledge or cut?
What? How higher is the bonus?
13.
Oh wait, never mind. My arcana and my nature are the same. Never mind. The
Yo,
nature's
it's
actually better.
looking like a party cloud, yo.
It's a +3 to my normal knowledge.
So it would be 26.
Sure. If I was better at it, I'd have you rolled it.
It's a plus.
You
No.
yeah, it is. You know what, Rick, if I can confirm it is exactly 3 points better.
There you go. So, still not sure. You've never seen this weather before or read anything on it.
Oh, that's slightly worrying.
Kage like looks at the cloud intently. Perception it.
Yeah, like, is there anything happening? I am going to have my eye, like, take a peek at it. Like, what? Is there anything physically negative happening with this whole
Kage, you can see all sorts of movement going on throughout the cloud. That's obviously not just the clouds roiling and whatnot from the wind and such. Seems like there's things going on inside the cloud.
So stuff's happening in the cloud. Kage is looking at it, still sprawled on an album.
Here's what I'm going to do. Yes, I'm going to have my my little eye friend here outside of our tent just so I can know what's going on. And I do that, so I let him out, and then I zip up the tent.
Okay. You sending him like up to the cloud?
For a little bit, yeah. I'm sending him a little bit higher up just to see a little bit closer, but
Okay.
if something starts happening, I've given him orders to, like, move away.
So, yeah, once again, going higher up and closer, you're definitely able to see things in there moving as well. The shapes are very vague, usually humanoid, sometimes not. But they seem to, as the cloud shifts with color, they seem to disappear and get replaced by new ones.
Hate that. I'm going to have him just kind of float back down and stay about 30 feet above our tent, just as kind of like a little watch. And I'm just going to sit.
Okay.
I zoned out for a second. What happened?
There's. Oh, sorry.
Humanoid-ish
There's a party
figures?
cloud coming towards us.
Oh, so Dionysus up there.
Hopefully.
They're getting, the gods are getting hammered. It's
Yeah.
a fairy war.
I assume there's no like. God, I hate this continent sometimes. I assume there's no, like, people coming down the path, right? Who would know anything about this?
No, traffic has been kind of light.
I wonder why.
Kage like.
So
Is the album like seeing this as well?
Album's asleep.
Let him
Damn
sleep.
it.
I'm just going to try and sleep, I think. My eye will wake me up if I need to be woken up. I'm going to try and deal with this sort of fun air rave that's going
I
on.
put a blanket on myself while I'm on top of Albo, and I'm just gonna sleep as well. Fuck it.
I'm curious, but I will let it. I want to take a closer look at it though.
God, it's gonna get sneak attacks on all of us. It's great.
I want to take a closer look
I'm
at
staying
it. Should I
awake.
go take a closer look at it? I'm curious.
I wouldn't waste flight that you have, because you're gonna need that, I think.
Yeah.
Look, I'll be awake. It's fine.
You know what? Okay.
The thing is, like, what if I don't want to miss an opportunity. Like, what if this cloud shows us something that we need?
Okay. I'm going
'cause
to.
there's
You
a
know
Also
what?
the
99 cloud.
possibility.
You know what? This
Definitely-
is fine. This is fine. Here's what I'm going to do.
Help us.
I peek my head out of the tent, and I tell my eye to observe the cloud closely and see if there's anything special about it besides the obvious, like to tell me everything that is going on.
How closely?
Close from a safe enough. I'm basically trying to tell it to, like, keep about a I want to say like a 40-foot distance from the cloud itself, but still be like consistently keeping tabs on it.
Okay.
So would I roll a perception check, I guess, over time, or like now that this thing's closer?
Maybe
Okay.
Another perception.
Okay. Please roll good. It's not bad, but for a roll with my eye buddy, it's pretty bad.
So, iBuddy, as well as seeing things, is able to hear a variety of noises that comes from it very lightly, and you don't seem to be able to perceive or hear this down where you're at. But occasionally there is what sounds like the kind of a very soft crack of lightning, and there's some sounds that slip through with it. The sounds seem to vary from what sounds like people talking. Sometimes it's sounds like some kind of revelrous moment of glasses clinking and some kind of party perhaps going on. Other times it's argumentative. Very, very varying sounds coming from it at each of these soft cracks of lightning or thunder.
Should I don't want my eye to die again, but I kind of want to send it in there.
I think it's a portal.
I think it's a portal too. If you fly in there, your eye won't die. It'll just be very, very far away. That's what I think it is, but you can send them in there if you want.
I mean, hey, you can just make a new eye later.
I don't want to keep abandoning him and like having him die and then remaking him. Like, no, it's okay. This time you'll have to trust me. This time it'll be good. I promise. I feel
Does
bad.
the eye have feelings?
Yeah, it's a living creature. It has feelings.
Oh.
It's a living creature made of magic that I can resummon, so he
Okay.
doesn't ever die. But I don't want to be mean to him.
How long is this cloud gonna last, Caleb?
It's moving overhead, so it'll be here for the next few hours. By
Okay.
morning, it'll be gone.
Is this cheesy that we sit there and stare at the cloud and take 20?
Yeah, let's all do that, actually.
Y'all want to sit there and cloud watch? Sure.
You know what? Yeah. Actually, I guess that makes sense. Yeah,
Like,
'cause,
it's my... Yeah, I would,
Let's take
I
20,
would
we'll
get...
take 20 minutes,
Mine
right?
would be at 35 then, on the perception.
and for my knowledge nature, if I take 20, that's a 33.
I have
My
the
perception,
same thing for
that's
knowledge.
31.
So, as the sun sets and the cloud is still there,
So
you notice
random.
that the cloud is still shining down sunlight as though it were still noon.
Mhm.
So you can see the area you're in kind of still bathed brightly in sunlight, but the areas you see outside of it are almost like a pitch black darkness. And taking 20, as you sit there, you're able to as well just barely perceive these cracks of lightning and hear the things that come within. Though it's let me see what else you could notice. Still changing in color. Yeah, other than that, that's about what your perceptions can give you. That's all there really is to notice. Like the form, what you see with the forms that are ever shifting, they don't seem to have a consistency to them. Sometimes you might see that you might see a familiar form or two, not like one you know, but like one that has already shown up before, but very seldomly.
Okay. And
And
with
it's go ahead.
sorry, if I'm able to take 20 on a knowledge check as I'm observing, what is the closest thing that I can compare this to with that knowledge that I have, or even with knowledge arcana, either or? Because I think Kara's using knowledge arcana.
Can you take 20 on a knowledge? I don't think so.
Can you not?
No,
Let me
I think
check.
you could maybe with like a resource for it.
Yeah, I think if you had like a resource, like a library or something.
Yeah,
you
but
were
the
able
library
to
would also have to pertain to it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hold
Let
on.
me think. No, I don't think I have anything. Let me check.
Where's my spell?
Equipment.
Can I take 20 with my perception?
Well, that's what you already
you've
got.
already done, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what you're. That's what you can perceive from it with perception.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really suggest.
You know what? I think I'm gonna fly up there and cast, detect magic, maybe. Think that's a
Ooh,
good
okay.
idea?
If you want,
I
I'm gonna have my eye
detect magic
watching
goes
her
out
the entire
60
time.
feet, and your eyes safe at 40 feet, so I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fly up there, use another minute of my time of using Wings of Darkness, and cast detect magic.
Okay. Let's see. So flying up there, detecting magic, you detect strong magical auras of all schools.
Ooh.
Let me see.
That's interesting.
Number of different magical auras. It's that's kind of near innumerable.
Okay. And then the most potent, it's just all of them, pretty much.
All of them seem to be of an equal potency. Let me make sure though.
Oh, I can attempt to identify its properties. See spellcraft. Oh, I see.
Do you have spellcraft?
I believe I don't. Let's see. Spellcraft.
You should.
is-
You're a
Oh, I
caster
have
class. You
spellcraft.
should.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's really bad. So let's go. Cause
Oh!
still not good enough though.
Damn.
Let me see. Do a bonus to the check.
I don't believe there's this
It
detect magic
should.
gives you a bonus. Yeah.
Okay. 15 plus fillable. Let me see.
Is there any way? God. I can't like. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna come up there and I'm going to try to
wait,
assist her.
wait. Let's see if this-
Let's see.
We don't know if it didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, feels left out because she can't fly.
Okay. So you're not able to tell much about it, but I'll give you a couple properties you can ascertain. So this seems to be a sort of, or at least one property of it seems to be that it's a portal of some kind. However, not kind of one that you enter. You're not sure what would happen if you did that. Anything in its bathing light, you can tell it responds to certain kinds of magic being casted.
It
So
responds to certain magics being cast.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's
going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay, let me see. What kind of spell is that?
That is Divination.
Nation? Okay. And it's first level.
Yep, first level.
Alright, and what school is Detect Magic? Also Divination?
I would assume. Let's see. Yep, it's Divination.
Oh, it's a cantrip. Never mind. So with Comprehend Languages, you see a very small sort of keyhole appear in the cloud
I fly.
that shines onto you.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
roll a saving throw or die.
Examining this seems to give you a sort of a very small keyhole view that you can look through.
Okay. Can I look through?
You can. Give me let me see, this would be another flat charisma check.
Oh.
No, you're good at these.
I
You're
am.
good at these.
But it's a flat check.
17? Okay.
Uh,
So, for 1 minute, you can see a location you know about or have vague info on if it's to the south.
Oh.
Huh.
So
Should-
with divination, I get to.
That's 5.
Oh, south is
2,
down,
3,
right? So I'm gonna
Yep,
look at
south.
over here.
Okay. Where in the modem are you trying to see that you have vague knowledge on?
What was his name? Vacos.
Yeah, I was
Said
gonna
his
say we have
den
big
was
knowledge.
in the modem, so I'm going to try and look in there.
Okay. So, you think about Vacos trying to locate some kind of information on this. You see as the viewpoint from this keyhole rapidly shifts until it stops on a visage. What you see looks like a sewer way with all sorts of passages going through it, and some odd, almost ancillary passages. But near the end of this sewer, you see a set of double doors that look to be locked.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
So we know they're in the sewers now.
Ha.
I want to try
Uh-oh.
another spell.
That was a minute of viewing. You using another minute of fly?
Yeah, I'm gonna use another minute of fly.
Okay.
Boop. Down 4 minutes left. I'm going to try and cast. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and cast Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
So you just tell one of them
So-
to touch the cloud?
You see the cloud turn a bright pink, and it starts to rain.
Oh.
I'm going to
Uh-oh.
immediately try to fly up there to see if like Rin's okay.
I still have my
think that's
detect
just
magic up. Is this rain conjuration?
It is.
Okay. And I'm going
Yeah,
to.
I'm-
And you're flying up.
yeah. I'm flying up. I'm
Fly on up as well. Feeling this rain drop on you feels soothing and calming.
oh, okay. Is there
I'm
any
going
way I
to,
could?
to prick my finger and feel and let the rain fall on it. See if it heals it.
No. Only no one else can feel it for you. Only you can let
Only
it
you
in.
can let it in.
So-
No one else. Just to clarify, no one else.
So yeah, pricking your finger, you see as once it's pricked, there is not even an entry wound.
Oh.
As soon as the needle is left.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh man, this cloud amplifies. Hito, this cloud amplifies magic.
So anyone,
Really?
what you're able to tell is anyone in this rain, and it's anyone, has fast healing 5.
Oh.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
However, it only lasts for 3 rounds. And so about the time you get up there, it's slowly ending.
Okay.
Kagi's looking up at the cloud annoyed since it suddenly just started raining on her.
I don't think necromancy's a good one to
Don't
use
do
with
necromancy.
this.
Don't raise the dead in mass.
No. Illusion also is not a good one to use with this, I'm thinking. I wonder.
You
Is
use
it
another
that?
minute to fly.
Me?
Rin.
Or this would be a part of my first minute, I'm assuming, yes?
I assume you have. We're actually. Rin's using an ability, I
Yeah,
think,
I'm
right?
using
Your dark cloak.
I am also using an ability.
Okay.
Because
So
my...
you're up there for several minutes guaranteed.
I think...
I
Hold
know
on, let me
it's
check.
Limited for Rin.
I think mine is limited. Let me check. Fly...
Oh wait, right. That you casted
Yeah.
fly. What
No,
school
I,
is that?
I didn't cast fly. I have wings.
Oh, never
Like
mind.
the Optimus Discovery wings.
So minutes per day.
Okay,
Oh,
right.
it works the same. It works the same. So 1 minute increments. So I'm going to use. Would this be part of my first minute getting up there and then whatever I do? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, your first minute is getting up there.
Okay, then I'll use 2 minutes. I'm actually going to.
I'm gonna fly down, by the way. I'm not gonna use
Okay.
my other minute.
I'm going to use.
I
Oh,
actually don't use transmutation. I actually am scared about that one.
now, Caleb. I assume. Is this? Oh man. This cloud is probably. I mean, this cloud is obviously magical, but I'm still wondering if this works.
Bottle it.
I kind of wanted to do that. Can I try to do that?
Bottle the
You
cloud.
can make an attempt.
A little
Okay.
bit of it, not the whole cloud.
Just like hold, because from what I understand, a container, if it's just put in a gas, will absorb, like, fill with whatever the gas is. So I'm going to try to bottle this cloud with my alchemy.
Well,
That's only a 26. I don't know if that'll do
I
it.
need that also with a reflex save.
Yeah, I figured that might happen. My reflex is okay. That's not though. So I
Uh-oh.
probably fall. I'm going to be hit.
Let me see.
More like you're gonna be transported.
Oh no.
So, touching the cloud, you feel like a very slight shock coming from it that surges through you. Let's see.
How much damage do I take, GM?
Oh,
You feel very arcanely charged right now.
Oh. Looks at hands.
You can give me a knowledge arcana or spellcraft. This
Okay,
is not as high as the cloud's DC,
but still
fairly
probably
high.
difficult. Okay, I'm gonna just
23.
roll. Yes!
dab.
I'm just excited.
So, you're currently charged with wild magic. Very
Oh!
Uh-oh, gamers.
Now, technically, all of my potions are already prepared because I don't cast when I do stuff. But is
Well-
this? Mm-mm.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
If you have any magical items or effects going on, then that will trigger the wild magic every
Ah.
round that it's going on.
Do I still cast? Because I was thinking. Okay.
Does the flight count as magic? I don't think
It's
so.
not. It's not magical. I
Okay.
literally just have wings.
Okay.
But part of me wants to cast Absorbing Touch to see if I can get some of this shit. But the problem is it specifies non-magical, so I'm pretty sure it's only. Oh, by the way, do I get at least a little sample of it with the bottle?
With a 26, let me see. You're able to fill one vial as this wispy substance doesn't seem to want to last long outside of the main cloud, but you're able to get one.
Vial of what would I call this? I guess.
Let's see. Call it Rainbow Cloud for now.
Rainbow Cloud. And I'm assuming the effect is like 12 question marks.
Yes. Not knowing what this is, your best guess would that it does something wild magic related.
Okay. Don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if that's good or
I
not.
changed my thesis statement. It takes a school of magic and rolls the wild magic for that school of magic.
You know what, Tiny? I think it does. This is probably worth a lot. I want to. Okay, so I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll this. I'm not using it. I just want to like look at it because so with gaseous, no, not gaseous form. Absorbing touch is what I wanted. So
Is that a alchemist thing or a spell?
it is a alchemist thing. It is a
Okay,
alchemist
go on.
extract.
Right,
Um,
extracts. Got it.
So the idea is if I can touch an object, I can absorb it into my body. I don't know if I want to absorb this into my body because I already kind of did and it wasn't great.
Do you
And
want
it
wild
says-
magic?
I'm wondering what kind of... Oh god, do I have an idea of how long this might last?
Hold on.
Because I'm not casting absorbing touch. I'm not doing anything.
If so, you're asking how long it might last if you absorbing touch.
Well, just for right now, I'm asking how long it'll last for now, and then I'll ask how long it'll do for absorbing
Mhm.
touch. Because I'm assuming it's the day per level, so that's 7 days until I release it, which could be
Yep.
bad.
You'd be stuck with it for a week.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know if the effects that it produces, if it is working off wild magic, would persist for only the 7 days as well.
And the other question I'm asking is how long is what I'm currently dealing with going to probably last?
Oh, how long's the cloud gonna be here? Or
How long is the wild magic that is now in my body
that.
before absorbing touch?
Let me think.
This could be very bad.
You assume because it was very light. You did pass your knowledge arcana, so I'd say you think it's either going to last an hour or a day.
Shit. That's not good at all. Okay. Do I know, is this like an especially dangerous type of wild magic? Because I don't want to turn into like a tree or something.
You know that it is wild magic.
Yeah.
That's about the info you have. You're not sure of the potency. So,
Okay. So here's the thing. There are worse things that wild magic can do to me than killing me. By a lot. And if I don't die, I don't respawn. You don't die in real life, you don't respawn. Oh.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna leave.
okay.
I have good news and bad news.
What's the good
What's
news?
the good news?
The good news is I was able to contain a small amount of that cloud, and this could potentially sell for a huge amount of money. The bad- The bad news, and this is very bad news, is that I am currently charged with wild magic, and I don't know how potent the wild magic is, and it could be either for an hour or a day. And the longer, I'm starting to think it'll be for a day.
Well, I'll just.
Now, wild magic is not necessarily bad, but it is wild.
It can be. It could
So-
turn your liver into wood.
The difficulty also is that I have no idea, because there are different... Now, okay, are there different types of wild magic as well? Or is there just the one? Or is it hard to tell because it's wild?
What's your What's your passive knowledge? Oh, if you took 10 on knowledge art, well, you can roll it if you want, but
I have a 22 passively.
22, but I'll give that to you then. You'd be
Okay.
aware that magic, wild magic, typically comes in different forms. They're usually never entirely limited to a school, but certain potencies, certain schools and spells and things that it works off of, there is a small modicum of order to the wild magic, if one could make order out of what is, in essence, complete chaos.
Now, I'm assuming that the kind I have does not belong to any school.
You are not aware at the moment.
Well, you know what? I was planning on lying down, so lying down sounds pretty good right now. And that's what I do.
So, does everyone head to bed?
Yep.
Yep.
So, eventually, sleeping comes much easier as the cloud passes and brings its ever-present sunlight elsewhere. And you see
What's that
the
cloud?
morning comes by. All looks well this morning, quite clear and sunny. And you see, it seems throughout the night you were unharassed, being this close to the road.
How much damage do we heal? The ability score
so-
damage.
Let me see. Make sure I get this right. Can't find that.
Because I know on a rest you cure.
One.
Yeah, I think you heal 1.
Yeah.
Is it one per score or is it just one in general?
I think it's 1 in general.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get that real quick.
So Caleb, we actually were able to sleep, right?
Yes, this night went on without the dreams.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 1 per each of the scores. So you get 1 across the board, meaning
Okay.
for multiple stats, you get 1 to both. So I'm going to heal, and now I no longer have a penalty. But I'm assuming because I still have, I have 1 point of strength damage. So does my leg still not function?
Yes.
Okay.
No longer functions until that is gone.
All right.
So one can also, if you take the time during the night, which is 8 hours, and I assume it'd be 8 hours. If someone's up that long, you can provide long-term care, which can help heal ability damage.
How much would I expect to heal from it most of the time?
If you provide long-term care, it doubles the rate, so you'd heal 2 per ability score.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that to specifically myself so that way Rin does not have to use an additional slot.
You sadly cannot give long-term care to yourself.
Ah.
Someone else has to give it to you.
You could give it to me. If I gain 2, I'm essentially done.
Okay. And that's what I will do. I will provide long-term care to Kara. So let me roll that. What is the DC I need to beat?
Let's see.
15.
Yes, it is a 15.
Oh, okay. So I have almost guaranteed to do this. I say that. Let's see if I roll a 1. I don't.
There you go.
So I do it.
Okay.
Okay. So you heal for 2 per ability score.
Gotcha. I am now at normal strength and -1 damage.
Which is fine, honestly.
I'm gonna restore myself.
And I'll gain that dex back after 1 day.
Mm-hmm. And then who else are you gonna restore, Tiny?
And when I got the ability to walk, I'm going to stand up and touch Kaguya on the arm.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go to Hito and I'm gonna fix up that leg.
Oh,
I guess flexes her arm, like it feels better now, right? Like it's all there.
Kara,
Yep.
do you want to heal?
Do I? Since I still have the -1, do I still not have feeling in my left arm?
Yes. Until it's all gone, the arm is inert.
My arm's still feeling a bit off, but I'm sure it'll be fine by tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Gives you a little kiss on the forehead. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Kaguya hugs Rin.
I also hugged Rin.
The last time you ever hugged me.
We've hugged you a lot. Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Hey.
You don't do it enough.
All right.
Okay.
By the way,
The
is
last
it,
time-
is the river is it possible to bathe in the river? Because I feel like it's been a while now.
Not
You-
just prestidigitation and yourself clean.
You can bathe in the river. However, you know most people will not. There is a large fear of uncontrolled bodies of water in these lands.
Can I roll a knowledge nature on why that is?
Sure.
Called leeches.
Dire leeches.
Still a 14, but
14. You know, sometimes there's some large fish. Usually not big enough to eat a person, but it tends to fear other people of what might else be in there.
Wait,
the carp stands.
The carp stands up.
Well-
Music plays.
since we're all fully able, I actually probably do need a bath as well. So,
Kaguya's
What
like
happens-
to wonder, like, do I have to, like, am I really gonna have to fight fish?
This is what happens if you go in the water.
Oh, Caleb, real quick. What are the names of the items that I bought from that guy?
Whack! You've been ass slapped with a Portuguese man. What is that?
I will get you names for them here soon.
I'm just
when
gonna
I
put
have
this
thought of
in
something
here
creative.
so that we can
That for
see
you?
it. So that we can see it on stream. Thank you, Caleb. I still don't remember
No
how to
problem.
do it, and I never will.
I'll make a macro for it soon.
Thank you.
You've been ass slapped with the Portuguese man of war.
Bless.
So,
All right.
before reaching the bridge then and heading all the way over there, you go to the water side to bathe and get cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Kaguya removes her arm for this.
Actually, let me-
Oh God. I'm going to. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to watch Kaguya from like a distance first, or not like watch her like. No, but like just keep an eye on her in case she gets attacked.
I mean, I'm a monk. I'm deadly with clothes or without them. So
Yeah,
like,
I know, but like I want to make sure you're okay. Is the idea because I don't want you getting
Yeah.
slapped.
Album, can you make a hole in the ground for me?
Wait. Okay, there we go. He nods and digs you a hole.
Are you gonna
I
do?
I cast create water and fill up a
Yeah.
bathtub
Aw.
for myself.
Oh. Well, there we go.
Oh, can I actually get? Can I get in on that afterwards? Can you change out the water and let me get in on that afterwards?
you're not gonna use
Album,
Rin's
create another
bathwater.
hole.
Oh, that's right. It's a
We're
cantrip.
not. Are we going to just leave these holes here on the side of the road?
They're holes of
No.
water.
But they'll,
Soapy water. Kaguya says from the river.
and they'll disrupt the ecosystem.
So you mean Kaguya says, "Soapy water"?
They disappear after some time.
Oh, what the?
Oh,
Monka
God.
Mega.
River map.
Monka Mega.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be like this from like here.
I'm right here in my hole.
I'm right here in my hole.
I'm staying back
She's.
Why
I
are
think
you
she
staying
has.
so far back? Do you want a hole?
over on that side. One
I
side.
think it's fair to say that Hito has not started getting in yet, probably. But like, it's like she's in the process. I assume.
Oh, Rin is
I don't-
already in.
Okay.
Look, I'm fine. Just Watch this.
Oh my god.
I'd rather do this than sit
Oh, don't
in
forget,
river water.
uh,
Oh.
Thank you, Caleb.
thank you, Caleb.
Can we put a goblin in there?
No.
No goblins. No masters, no goblins. No kings. Oh. Yeah, Hitito's like in the
I think
process of
it's
starting to
Cyrus.
disrobe to get in. And
Oh,
I
wait.
guess if nothing occurs immediately from us like getting on this map, she's going to continue to disrobe and get in.
I'm just gonna.
Cyrus, you gotta
All
blind
right.
him. Can't be around him.
Yeah,
What did I put
I'm
in?
about to say, like, I'll give the order, like, to Album to eat Cyrus.
Oh,
if you can go
yeah,
walk.
Oh, Cyrus is in the water too? Okay.
No, he's
Oh, what
not.
the fuck?
I failed to drag him.
Oh,
No.
okay.
My controls are fucking up. But yeah.
Okay, I was say, like, wait a minute, what?
So, oh, okay,
He's
he's
over
behind Album. Okay, that's fair.
No, I'll be over here in the not naked club.
That's the boring club.
Oh, come on, Kara. It's nothing you haven't seen before.
I'm not bathing in either river stone water or literal river water.
Okay, you just don't have to be prudish about it.
Let's see.
That's all I'm saying.
Still hates the wilderness, I see. Like, from the river.
And people said create water was useless.
It's a very good cantrip. Yeah, I think Hito's like weapons and armor and stuff are over here. She's just vibing right now.
Okay.
I'm terrified, Caleb. Caleb, I'm so scared.
Yeah, I'm about to get attacked, man. I only got one arm.
Mm,
No, you got restored.
Well, no, remember, I took the metal arm off to bathe.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Where do you think that is?
Probably, like, over here. Next to my other stuff.
Okay.
okay.
Hito's stuff is
My
just
stuff
a
is
little.
there too. Well, my sword's right. My swords are next to me. But yeah.
Yeah, Hito's weapons are right here.
I got the amulet. I got that amulet on, though. So at least I still have my bonuses.
Jesus, we are so fucked.
What do you mean? I don't use any of my AC because I don't wear armor.
I know, I don't need my AC while I don't have armor because I'm just a big fucking hulking massive meat, but also
Meat. Let me see.
So Kaguya,
Uh-oh.
give me a perception.
Oh, balls, the carp stands up.
oh, I'm gonna pull my eye buddy out. It's probably just sitting on the dock vibing, but I just
Let him
want to
be.
hear
34.
24.
Yeah.
Let your eye buddy bathe
So-
in the water.
You know what? Sure. I'll let him bathe like here, I guess, with his eyes pointedly away from Kaguya, but like out towards the
I
ocean.
mean, it's still
I guess.
you.
Yeah, I know it's still me. That's why I'm not having it look
Oh.
at you. It's rude.
Well, he
That's fair
senses it
enough.
too. He
oh,
has
cool.
blind sense.
Oh, that's right. He just sees it. He doesn't need to perceive. He just sees
Okay,
it.
hold on. Wait a minute. Ignore that.
You just take
You-
the fish immediately.
No, I was adjusting scores. I was enhancement bonuses
Yeah.
on our attacks.
Damn, that minnow is dead. but
That carp, that
God.
small little fucking carp, obliterated, exploded.
Boy.
Oh,
you
fucking
see
dire carp.
you see a creature, its head poking just above the water near the dock, somewhat under it.
Uh-oh.
It has a writhing kind of massive tendrils beneath its face, and its head looks chitinous. You see it looking at you from there.
Hito is like in the
Breakfast.
middle of like rinsing her hair out, and as she like pulls it together and squeezes it, she raises a finger and yells, "Kaguya, by the way, there's a very mean fish."
I know. I see him too. You say, look. Is he just looking at me, or like, what's he doing?
You see him just kind of observing. However, with a 34, you hear something very. You hear a very kind of low movement of the water. The current is very slow, and so any kind of movement in it you do take
I'm
note of.
I'm gonna do this just to see if I can get him to fuck off. 24.
Intimidate. Let's see.
Oh Jesus, there's more of
There's
them.
more. Kaguya says, being like waist deep in the water. Like, do I really have to do this?
34. It's also this one.
Piss.
That's what you see. They are just peaked above the water, where it gets kind of deep. Except one that's kind of on level with you, but they've not moved or anything.
Should I shoot at them?
Oh, if you want to get out of the water, I have something that could assist.
Go ahead, Kaguya says. Like,
Do you really
Oh.
want to stand that close to the shore?
No,
With-
I'm going to need to touch the water for this.
Okay.
Are you sure, Kagi? I'm giving you an out to leave.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go ahead, do it.
Gotcha.
No!
Fair enough. I mean, it's a reflex save.
That's true.
Give me
Can I
a
shock
reflex
the water?
save.
My eye is like sitting
Uh-huh.
on a lily pad. Is he fine, or does he also need?
Let
Yeah.
me see. So it would dissipate some. So I'd say that could reach out. I could get that one up there.
Oh, wait a minute. No,
Made
shocking grass isn't a reflex save. Never mind.
It's a
That's
touch
safe.
spell.
Right,
well,
so-
balls.
The water
Right.
is touching you, so maybe
right,
it's
so
just
that's
does
kind
it.
of. It's kind of.
Yeah.
So I'd say I'd say make a fort save.
I see.
Is
No,
my
there's no.
eye-
no there, I guess.
Is my eye?
Well,
like,
and I
fake?
suppose it would just auto hit if you want to just take 5d6. But I'll allow a fort save for half. But if you don't want to do that, everyone will take full.
I guess I'll take the fort save.
Okay.
It's kind of nope. Never mind.
No, that does not
My-
save against her saving
Hold on.
throw.
It's DC 15.
Oh yay!
Oh,
It is a cantrip. Let me see.
It's a cantrip?
shocking
no,
grass
it
is
is
level
a-
1.
What? That's crazy.
Is a whole ass thing.
Oh.
It's not a cantrip. It's a first level spell.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Well, you see two of them get very electrocuted by it and kind of slink away a bit farther.
Should I go ahead and roll the damage?
Yes. 19.
Holy shit!
So I took 10 damage, and 10 damage.
Is it-
Don't you have resistance because you're a tiefling?
Oh yeah, shit.
To
Yeah, I
electric?
thought you did. Yeah,
So yeah, I have resistance 5, so I only took 5 damage.
tieflings are good.
Nice.
See, Kage's like, okay. I thought you were gonna move me out of the water.
Oh come on, that's a mean trick, and you know it, Kara.
No, I told her if she wants to leave, it was her decision.
I
I didn't
mean,
say I was getting her out. I said I was going to get
Kage was like thinking about it. I bathed long enough. It's fine. Kage's gonna start moving out of the water.
Hold on.
Oh,
Need to move back.
Uh-oh. Is that the Portuguese man of war?
Kaguya,
yeah.
your ass is slapped by a Portuguese man. No.
Bro, how is this possible?
But as you start to move the other direction, it starts to move with you, but a bit going at trying to go at a faster pace than you. So that would be initiative
Okay.
for next time.
Oh
I see.
god.
Fair enough, because it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I guess
play that cutaway music, the outro. There we go.
This box just isn't working for me.
So thanks everyone for watching and coming out. You're getting your shitty beach episode next time.
All right,
Each
everybody.
episode, you know we had to have one.
You know
Next
we have
time.
to have one.
Next
Everybody
time
get
we'll
your
find
bathing
out.
suit commissions.
Time we'll find out what all is in the water.
Alright,
How many
everyone say
bacteria
bye.
are we
Alright,
going to
see you
get?
next time on Xorvintaal, Games of the Void.
Next time on Xorvintaal Game.